Boom. Biggest green day all time. Let's go. $1,500 today. And it was a nice consistent start. What was the high that I had here? Oh, okay. 1655. So gave back $140 off my highs. Not too shabby. And it was the first day where we saw like some actual momentum, some continuation in these stocks, and it was busy all day long. So that was cool. Also, new biggest winner, obviously, today was a size up day. Didn't think about, I was thinking I wasn't going to. Shout out you, Wyatt. But yeah, 54% win rate, 2.1 profit factor. Yeah, I'm very stoked for sure. I do. New biggest winner. RVYL was also the stock that I made all my money on today. I mean, this thing was wild. Opened at, holy shit, 65 cents and went 230. What's that? 7.5 cents on 2,200 shares was the biggest winner. And then RVYL, I traded like 22, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 different stocks today. But RVYL is where all the money came from. MODV took a whole big winner, like two or three really good winners on it. Other than that, it was just a lot of choppiness back and forth, and then just small green and a lot of other names. But yeah, RVYL was the stock today. What's it called? Lyra, Lyra, was also going for a bit. More so pre-market actually, but it wasn't very easy to trade. So I kind of stayed away from it. IMNN was the one I started on, or I forgot to start the recording and it started late, but all this shit's kind of like whatever. It would look like it was gonna be another shit
Lyra,
day,
let's see what you look
just like it was
Probably sketchy.
the last couple weeks, or not shit, but very slow start, obviously.
Lyra shit looks sketchy.
So same game plan that I talked about in yesterday's review. Just take it, just be super patient. Take it slow until I can really slam the gas, and and yeah, thankfully I was able to slam the gas on RVYL when it did pop up. IMNN was very low volume, not my cup of tea. This LYRA, this had just come out of a halt. Huge bottoming tail. This candle is going green. Should rip over this 37.50 right away when it does go green. I'm in 36.30 here, looking for it to break, and it just doesn't go. So yeah, kind of stayed away from that one. Wasn't really my cup of tea. The main one that I want to look at is this INM was just wild. I mean, look how much this thing's moving, and the bid was just all over the place. Try out with those bids for the 7 break, but they don't mean nothing. This candle closes this strong. I should just probably be in for the 7 break, but this thing was up and down 50 cents in 2 seconds. Try to add on this new candle. Pushing. Nope, it's down. And then it's right back up right when I sell. I don't remember if this breaks 7 right here or not. Just taking a lot of stabs to give myself an opportunity to be in. This one, on this candle, it should go if it is going to. Not looking like it though. Gave back a little bit too much trying that one. Does end up going, and that's whatever. All this I'm not too concerned about. I was pretty much break even, or like very small green.
First winning trade.
Before we started trade. The other one. Where's it at? Here it is. Came to it late. I think I saw it at like 90. Or at like when it got to like 93 or something, came over to it, and then it went into this halt up at 102. Unhalt here, back through one. I want to be in for through 102.
That was an accidental ad, and then I missed it. I'm gonna.
Bang bang. This one was just kind of a clear one. Oh.
Right there.
Out of this unhalt, quick tip under one. As soon as it was pushing back through one, I wanted to be in for this 102 break.
Oh, that was an accidental ad, and then I missed it. I'm gonna. Oh wow. Yeah, that's just my day right there in a nutshell.
102 to 109. That would have been 7.5 cents right there as well. I was
Oh,
trading on lower shares than I was later on. Oh, excuse me.
And then how do I
It's
get
because my
filled up
confidence
Friday?
wasn't that high yet. But once I built a good base, I went up to 2,200 shares and really started taking advantage of this thing. I only catch a small piece of this, I remember. Did that big dip. It's right back up to 20. We need this through 20. They would tap the halt level and then wait to push it quite often. So it was that made it a little bit easier because they would wait once they pushed the halt level and then the buyers came in. It would usually make a pretty strong push up to it. Not sure why I didn't add there through 20. Like even though I'm up really good today, I'm obviously very happy. There's always, I feel like there's still a lot of mistakes, like stupid trades that I didn't need, like 3 cent losses on 2,200 shares that don't need to be taken. I know they're always going to be there, but I definitely want to limit them a little bit more than they were at today. Oh, excuse me. Here we are back up. This candle's closing strong. High, that candle's 18, little dip, and then through 18. Holds right there. $24 break now. Through 21 and 24, there's that breakdown of that bid. There's through 24.
Fuck.
Got
I
out
got
right
that
at
break
24,
even?
but luckily I was in 21, so that I was still able to get some profit on it.
Fuck.
Dang, I don't know. I was trading. Well, I know why I was trading 1,100 shares still at this point. It's the most size I've taken. Had to grab the nuts though, and trade 2200, which I did. I think pretty soon.
There's so many of these. I'm up fucking 4 cents and I just can't get out. I gotta break even. Or maybe I'm selling and it's way thinner than it looks. I don't know.
What I'm really happy with today, obviously other than the number, was how long I was able to stay like focused. Usually I'm starting to feel out of it, especially when something's really hot for a while. But today I was pretty locked in from like 6:30 all the way until 9:30 while this thing was running. And then after that I felt a little bit fried, but yeah, I was actually like fully locked for the majority of the movement today, which was nice. 328 here. Tries to dip. Big bid there at 25 and it holds. There's your 28. Now we need 330. Holds 27. We need buyers to come in right here for the 330. There's bids. There are the buyers. Sold it a little bit prematurely, but still taking profit. We're at 2,200 shares, so I was probably a little nervy. Ideally, this candle we would want to close over 28, but this thing was wild. It was right back up as soon as you thought it was done. Oh, yeah. That was a bad mistake. Added high there. That was right after I sized up to 2,200. Gave back 60 bucks. Not so good of a look now. Teleported up, broke by 1 penny, and this candle went red. Topping tail, but here it is.
Oh my god, I got
Teleported back up to 30. And now it's looking good again. Back through 30 and then through 33. Waiting for the buyers to come in. It's holding here, but don't want to blind buy. There they are. Still kind of adding a second late there. Sold it when it didn't continue right away. I like that. Through 32 and 33 now. Still holding high. Needed to get over that 32. Okay, let's see when this thing, I think this is when it starts actually turning up. Back over 24. Now I'm really interested. Back through 30 and 33 now. Look at that. Not letting it dip. Bids come in, buyers come in. Bang, bang. Quick one. Now we need to do 30. Back in. Immediately sell because they're holding down 31. But now this thing's grinding. And I should have just been in when it held right there at 30 again. But I think they false halted here. Yeah, I know there was a lot of fake halts, but it actually did halt a handful of times as well. So that's a real halt right there. Came over to this hyper, which was running today, but it was not easy to make money on. MODV, I was having a tough time. That's what I get back. My 150 bucks or whatever off my highs was on MODV later in the day. But Hyper was also running, but it was just only made 50 bucks on it because it was just not easy for me. It's a little wild. But it did break $1, and it did make a lot of moves today. Dip in a 90 and then break 95.
It's been hard to add more than I want to.
Like this much spread on a penny. That's, oh no, I guess not that bad. But big spreads on pennies that are also teleporting are kind of a recipe for disaster if it doesn't go in your favor. But I was being careful and I wasn't trading any crazy size, I guess. Wasn't over whooping too hard on it. Here's the unhold though. Holds right there at 35. This candle's going green. No, I take a loss on that. It looked like I'm adding as it's trying to go green rather than right before, so I do take a 2-center loss. We need it back through 35 here. Soaking right there, 33.
What the fuck is this?
It does hold down a handful of times. It did hold down today, quite a few times as well. And it would come right back. Here we go. Looks like it's gonna break 35. Should already been in here when this candle opened up this strong and then didn't immediately come back down. Right there should be in. Oh, and it could have been 10 cents. Bang, right there.
What am I? I'm trolling so hard.
Hollow's 45 here. I think they pushed it over 50 before they hold it. Now it's 48. Waiting for the turn. There's the hold, there's the turn. Then it just sits there at 42, so I'm selling.
No.
Over 42 it printed, but then it sits there at 43 for longer than I want. But like I don't need to be over whooping like this. Taking 3 trades when I should have just been in for the one and then just giving it a second. But with how volatile this thing is out of that hold, that's why I was doing that. Here we go. Come back up for the 50 bust. Candle closing really strong. Holding down 41. Let's see the good stuff. Oh. Still holding down 41. Print it over and I'm in as soon as it printed over. Now I need to do 44 and 46.
Well, great, I gave back half my profit on it. Let's go.
Back to your dollar, looking for the 102 break. Similar to the not breaking 102, so I'm selling.
Hold me down.
Second impact burn.
Then they stop.
1 cent.
You bitch.
They stop it at 103, and of course I get in 102 and take that for a half-cent loss. Here's the unhalt.
RYVL.
Right under 20. Nope, they hold it there. Sketchy though. Yeah.
One and a half.
Just taking them as they come.
Here. Suck.
Whoa. Do 105. $0.02. This is when MODV started. Sketchy at first, but it got a little better later on. Through 126 is a big one, and it was kind of just grinding up for it, so I'm in here holding. Needs to get over 25. Sellers still cracking. Buyers are still coming in. Not doing it though. Now they do. And it's a weak breakthrough, so I immediately sell. Just keeping the risk as low as possible.
The hollow was right there. Fuck off.
Push halt to 36 now. Held 26 right there. I'm immediately in. In 28 though, higher than I would have wanted to be. It's not continuing, so I sell.
hold so fucking high every time. Okay. 42 is the hold down.
Oh, 44 now.
I fucking am horrible.
Push it over.
And then push the Holt over that high 46.
46 now.
Still wait for them to push that Holt.
48.
Yeah, they just pushed.
Now it's 48. Now looking for the push. A little bit unnecessary there. I checked my P&O way too much today along with my fills just because, I mean, I'm not going to blame myself. It's hard not to when you're seeing numbers you've never seen before. But the checking the fills thing and then losing focus and missing the actual trade is something that I definitely need to stop doing.
Close the screen.
Really good look here. Should just be in. Through 44 and 46 is happening. Yep, bang.
Finally.
There's the biggest trade right there.
Finally.
Beat it, you fucking bitch. I'll bend you over the counter, bitch. 53.
You push that Holt over 50. Oh, sold too soon. Well, they hold it down there. Then teleport over.
Okay, let's shut down.
Then they hold it there. Out of the Holt right here. Little dip in 360. Another 7 center there.
Jeez.
Did that.
Huh? 77 now.
Said I needed that.
370 now. Need this close stronger.
78. So the,
Probably gonna be a little more careful now unless this goes green, which it does. Now I need to be in for the 70 break. Oh, and I just watched all this. I mean, once this goes green and it stays green, that should be a pretty good indicator that it's gonna want to break. Should be a lot more aggressive here. 78 is that daily high. So kind of being cautious of that as well. Don't want to see a big rejection off that and being on it. Not rejected now. Halt level still sitting right there at 79 though, waiting for them to push that. There it is, 81 now. Bang. Kind of watched a little bit more than I would have liked there, but it's alright.
I should probably just be holding. I just got that money.
I don't really care to look at this hyper. I'm more interested in this. Here's the unhold. Boom!
Oh, I should be in.
I think this does end up halting down once or twice. Or no, 3 times. 1, 2,
Tried it.
twice or 3 times. I think it holds down.
It's cool. That's all I got.
Here's the unhold.
Whoa. Oh shit. 84 is the whole thing.
Wild. A little unfortunate there as soon as I sell. Looking really strong for this to go green. Then it kind of chops around here longer than I like, sell, and then that's when it actually goes.
Why do you have to fake me out first?
I'm sitting there crying about it instead of just being locked in for this next move.
Why?
Oh. Push it. The halt, waiting for that. 91 now. I'm in. Not breaking. Back to 86 to 91.
Nope, get out.
Oh, we do catch it here.
No, why'd I sell?
Sold a little early there, but still a good winner. Knowing 90 is that next day level too. Gonna be cautious of that.
Oh, yeah. I get a little bit of lag, but I think
On halt
no.
through 2. Oh. I think this is the double hold then.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck.
Almost $1,000 on it after this trade.
Ah, fuck. I knew it.
Oh, was that the biggest trade of the day? Yeah. It's the biggest trade of the day right there.
Wait a minute.
Alright. Let's look at it.
What's going on over there?
Oh, I'm geeked. I have no idea where this fucking fourth one is. Oh, fuck up. Oh, shit. Hold up, wait a minute. Ah, fuck. I knew it. Ah, fuck. I knew it. Whoa.
And then I wow, I actually lost some money on it after. It went a little bit higher, low to 227. I actually gave back like
I
$100
told you it ain't holding
apparently.
at 96.
Here's the unhalt through 2.
Ah,
Try to be in.
No,
Wha-
what am I doing?
Okay, that is really bad. That could have been an easy 10 center right here.
fucked up the year on the last one. Oh shit, this thing.
Try it. Don't mind it. Here we go though. I mean, they fucking break down these sellers for me right in front of my eyes. Boom, right there.
No, what am I doing? Oh my god.
I was actually disbelief. I said, "Oh my god."
I had big lag right there though. Really big lag.
I got Philip.
That was
That's what I was looking.
one of the loss of focus right there. Man, holy schmoly. I actually gave back a lot off my highs on this thing. Like $150. I guess not a lot considering how much I made on it, but
Doesn't ship it.
um 33 was the high. Okay. Oh, just being a little sloppy.
Yeah, whore.
Already up $1,200 at this point though, which is cool. And goes up to 33, and that's it on that one. Um, Anything else notable? Let's see. UAVs. Once again, a little sketchy, but was able to make a little bit of money on it, but I believe.
MODV. Straight up. This one, when they held it up here and it was about to go green, I mean, I figured they were going to break that high. So I just got in, let it happen.
I'll take it.
Lower shares on it than I'd normally be trading. Just because it was sketchy, but now I'm sized back up.
4 now. Should have added.
Dipping at 34. Holds 36 though. Ooh, and obviously a lot higher than I want to be, but this is a good look, so I'm giving it a second, letting it work. And bang.
Oh, fuck.
Got out 55 there. Could have let it keep working for sure.
Right under 50.
There's a $90 trade on it. 350. It's holding high.
I should have held it a second longer. Guys, I gotta piss.
Try to hop it on that new candle prematurely. There's a dip in a 50. A little sketchy though, they're holding it down.
Really? Fuck you. Done. Thanks.
See, like there's a lot of unnecessary trades getting taken. This one's a banger though. Let's see this. Big dip in a 34. Probably should have been in for it already, but
Oh, I should.
back to the 50.
I like to watch. Oh my. You are a
Snipe
poor
the
bitch.
exit too. Holy moly. Let's see this in real time. 35, 34 area is ideal. Get in there on that dip in 38. And they kind of hold it down there for
Probably
a second.
should've sold, but
Comes back down.
why is it sitting there?
Then it closes really strong. Big bottom tail. Buyers continue to come in. I hop in over this previous candle 48 back through 50. Make it push towards that 58.
I like to watch.
And I'm just letting it work. In 46.
Oh my.
Out 56.
You are a
10
poor
center.
bitch.
And after that, I just gave back on this thing actually. Just slowly, just taking trades I didn't really need to.
Losing money.
Sold
No,
it prematurely. I thought the high was 71 in my head. I actually remember this. That's just a fuck up there. So when I saw 72 for a second, I was like, oh damn, it broke high by a penny. But then it actually broke, so sold it early on that
74
one.
I get out.
But yeah, and then after that, just slowly gave back.
Temperature.
And then I stopped trading. So yeah, that was the day. Very happy. Want to hopefully get some more momentum like that for the rest of the month, but just want to continue. Take it slow off open. Wait for that one that I can slam the gas pedal and do so with confidence. So I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.